citizen oversight, it can be an explosive issue for police officers and in some ways for the community.
The city of Columbia is working on updated its rules to comply with a new state law that went into effect today. Senate Bill 754 was signed into law by Governor Mike Parson in July, focuses on modifying some of Missouri's public safety laws.
Now, part of that new law limits civilian review boards to only handling public complaints against police misconduct by making findings and recommendations about disciplinary action. Our ABC 17's Mitchell Kaminsky spoke with representatives from the Columbia Police Review Board and the Columbia Police Officers Association today.
It's easy for people in these situations to break this down as anti-police forces and pro-police forces fighting it out. Well, in fact, policing works better when the police officers and the citizens share the same view of what's going on.
Doug Hunt believes the city attorney's interpretation of a new state law will prevent the Citizens Police Review Board from gathering feedback from the public.
Got no problems with protecting individual officers, and I'm eager to do that. We don't want them to be unfairly treated. At any rate, we do disagree. She has suggested changes to the city code that would limit our ability to comment on policies and procedures and training.
However, the Columbia Police Officers Association believes the new law is a welcome change.
More radical fringes of our community have really been vocal in asking for a fully autonomous unit of city government. I'd be on the lookout for them to try to influence council to use this as an excuse to kind of push the needle a little further to the, we'll say, the radical side and adopt some civilian oversight forms like you might see in Chicago or St. Louis.
Weaver says in the last 12 years, only 81 people have sought review from the CPRB. He wrote letters to the mayor in early August, asking city council to not expand the mission of the board when drafting a new ordinance.
The best thing about the draft ordinance is that it retains 100% of the mission of the Columbia Citizens Police Review Board.
Hunt believes the drafted ordinance leaves too much gray area and could have negative repercussions moving forward.
To my mind, a little bit like operating in the shadows. We can do less and less in public, and therefore can be less and less effective in representing the public's views of what they'd like to see done in terms of police policy.
That was ABC 17's Mitchell Kaminsky reporting. According to the city, since January of 2022, there have been 15 complaints appealed to the board.